All right, everybody. Just an inch. Hello, everybody. Sorry we're late. Oh my God, we're like 25 minutes late. 25 minutes late. So sorry, guys. Just like a 1 inch. 1 inch down. What a day. All right, everybody. We're 25 minutes late. Hey, Wesley. Oh, let me get I got my pen right here. Hey, guys. Welcome. We're 25 minutes late. A lot of things happened today. But welcome to the Queendom. Hey, everybody. Make sure you come in. Oh, so let me get a paper. First of all, hi, guys. Welcome to the Queendomtalk Thursdays. I do not. Let me put my glasses on and stop acting like I can see. Hi. I can't even see your name. Hold on. Okay, let me see who that is. Is it Poopa? Am I saying it right? Hey, Kima. All right, so welcome to the Queendomtalk Thursdays. This is officially our first episode because we're starting over. We did a few episodes last year, but we kind of stopped, and it was like, so we're going to start over. Hey, Queen. Hey, Jordan. Okay, so sorry that we're late, guys. First of all, the baby got sick out of nowhere, burning up with a fever. Very, very, very hot. He just came home sick as heck. So, but it's okay. Late or not, we're here. Hey. All right, so tonight, y'all know on Thursdays, we do the Queendomtalk Thursdays. Hey, Tia. And we have a special guest come on every single Thursday. And basically what they do is, oh, Marlene, Monte's whole family. Okay. Hi, Marlene. I know, Queen. Like, literally, the baby got a fever out of nowhere. Like, he was burning up, y'all. So we had to alternate Tylenol and Motrin and pray for him, of course. And then he got, like, better. Like, he started, like, moving around a little bit more. But that was just so weird that he just got like that. He was coughing last night, but I was like, what the heck is going on? Hi, Marlene. My brother, he might come over in a little while. I'll tell him that you're on. I know he always talks about you and says he got to come see you and stuff. Okay, so, and then our special guest, she had a situation going on with her personal life where she almost wasn't even able to come on live tonight. So we had to like fix that up. It just be the devil, y'all. That's all it be. He don't want people to share their story. He don't want people to tell their testimony. So what he does is he gotta put little roadblocks in. It's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, exactly. And then my daughter had a concert tonight at her school. She had to sing. So I had to drop her off. I always go to her concerts, but I went to the one on Tuesday that she had just so I can have the show tonight. So her dad is there. So, mom life, guys. Y'all got kids, right? Mom life. So I didn't want my background to be too noisy, so I made the baby's upstairs going to bed. Hi. How do you even say your name? Okay, so our special guest, get off. You just hit. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm not hitting the camera. All right, y'all. So my special guest is Tayana Lewis. I tried to call her, but she's not answering. But I did talk to her because it was supposed to be 7, but she had some stuff going on, so I made it 8 o'clock. So can y'all tag her below? I tagged her in the video, so hopefully she comes on. If she does not come on tonight, if she's not able, trust me, if she doesn't make it to this live, something happened. Maybe something with her kids. I know she had a situation earlier with her something that would happen, but if she don't make it on here, that means something was going on. Okay, so tonight, guess what? If she can't make it as a guest tonight, then we're gonna just have somebody fill in for her, which will be my sister, and she would just let me interview her. Okay, so before y'all start coming in and leaving, tonight we're doing a giveaway at the end of the live, right? I told y'all that. So let me see, everyone one person will win, what is it? $60 tonight. So in order to win, you gotta share the live and you gotta tag 3 people. And then you gotta when you're done, just put the check mark sign. I put it in a post last night, which I probably didn't see it. Then at the end of the live, we're gonna put the names in the hat and we're gonna pull one. We're gonna pull one. Hey! Hey, Kat. I haven't said, hey, gang. Hey, y'all. What's going on? So I'm going to be consistent, y'all, on these. It'd be hard. Like, so while we wait for our guests to come on and why y'all. So you have to share the live and you have to tag 3 people in the video. And then when you're done, put the green check mark emoji and then I'll write your name down. And at the end of the live, you have a chance to win $60. Yes. Okay. See you later. Let me just make the names. What am I doing? Can you sit down, please? So yes, if my sister Tayana doesn't make it to the live for whatever reason, I'm gonna let my other sister will just share, which is pretty good because I've been waiting for her to share her story for a long time. So Brianna just gonna fill in, and then we'll just have Tayana next week. But I pray that she makes it because y'all gotta hear her testimony. Oh my God. In the meantime, if you want to be a guest, just hit me up and I will we will talk. Okay, Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. So Jordan has been entered to get the $60. So I love how your name is spelled, Jordan. Okay, so Jordan, who else? Who else shared it? So I got all her questions ready and stuff. I really hope she comes on. Did y'all tag her? Let me tag her in the comment section. I'm waiting for Brianna. She's not on yet. So I'm just waiting for Brianna, guys, to come on, and then we're gonna start. She's coming. Just give her about a minute. She had to so Brianna's kind of coming on last minute, so like she didn't know, but she's coming, so give her a minute. So let's so about to freestyle Brianna's interview because I didn't plan on interviewing Brianna, but it's okay. I'm a pro at this. Who else shared that needed to be that was? Thank you, Sky. Thank you. Just so I turn the sound off. Thank you, Sky, for tagging her. Just wait for Brianna. She'll be here. But anyways, how's y'all week going on thus far? Let me just put. So if Jordan's the only one that end up sharing and tag people, she gonna just automatically win the money. Don't get off that page. Oh, the book. What are y'all up to? Make sure you guys say hi, because all of y'all are not saying hello. And make sure you share. And make sure you tune in on every Thursday. I really pray she's okay. I don't know where she's at. I hope she's okay. She'll call me. If she doesn't, she'll call. She'll call me after the live. I told y'all something happened earlier where she was like, girl, the devil's just trying to stop me from doing the live. So let me just write down a few questions I'm gonna ask Brianna. Hey, oh, that's your cousin? Tia is Scott. Y'all are cousins? Yes, I didn't know that. That's what's up. It's okay. It's okay. The devil always working, but God always work harder, period. That's why I don't let him let me get me I personally don't let the devil get me flustered. Like when stuff happens, like y'all know my car got totaled. Yeah, she said she was on her way back. She was already on her way back. When my car got totaled, y'all, I still haven't got a new car yet. I have been driving a rental for 2 months, right? Usually I get real stressed out and be like, oh my God, this is too much. But I just been like, you know what? It is what it is. You know? Because sometimes we want to rush and try to get a new car, and then you end up getting something that's probably not, you know, what you, like something that's not good, or you could end up getting a better deal. There she goes. She's right there. So I don't even allow life to get me frustrated no more. Nothing, because I know it's the devil. So I don't. So if Tayana ends up coming on alive, then we will, yeah. I know a lot of y'all literally are here for her. But so Brianna's phone says she's coming in. Hi, Sarabi. Yeah, y'all, my car got totaled November 16th, and I'm still driving a rental. But I ain't complaining, because at least I'm driving something, right? But so we can just go ahead. All right, y'all. Everyone who wants to enter to win the $60, you need to share the live and tag three people. Oh, well, nothing. Go ahead. Brianna, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, welcome. So Brianna's going to fill in tonight. Brianna's going to fill in tonight, and we are just going to have to go with the flow. You in the house yet?
No, I'm on my way there now.
Okay. I don't know. I pray she's okay. All right. So at the end of the live, we're going to do a raffle for someone to win based on the names. So if you shared and you tagged 3 people, just say done. Okay. You almost there? Like how close are you?
Probably like 10 minutes. I literally just got in the car.
Oh, which store did you
I had
go
to wait.
to?
I had to
Oh,
come to
CVS?
No. To what is it? Stop and Shop.
Oh,
it was a different type of medicine.
Dedham?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll just ask a few. Okay, y'all. So Brianna's gonna fill in. So this is a freestyle interview. So
literally,
I wasn't prepared, but I just gonna go with the flow. All right. So first, introduce yourself and tell everybody your name and wait.
All right. So if y'all don't know me, my name is Brianna. I don't talk that much, so y'all are catching me at a good time right now. But I don't know, newly mom of 3. Outside of claiming your identity, I'm one of a lot of talents, I guess. I'm a hard worker. I don't know what to say, y'all. I do a lot. Like literally. I work during the day, and then I'm mommy all day kind of, and then I cook, clean. I do it all. Seriously.
Okay, that's good. Hey, Derek. Okay, so I got you, Tia. I got you in a raffle. So far it's just you. Oh, Sky.
Yeah.
Sky. I got you. Oh, Marlene said hello.
Hey, Marlene.
All right. Okay, so the first question we're gonna ask. How do you spell Sky's last name? Sky.
Azure.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, so the first question we're gonna ask you is, so y'all know we're all about like healing, forgiveness, finding your purpose, knowing your worth. So we're gonna like stay in that lane, like So where's my little list? I just saw. Okay,
hey,
so the first question the first question I'm gonna ask is, what do you think your biggest setback in life is? Sorry.
Biggest setback. I think myself, to be honest. I think I had a lot of experience as far as like my mom did put me in a lot of activities when I was younger, but I feel like being homeless at a young age.
How young was you homeless?
I was homeless at 16.
Okay.
Up
You wanna
until probably like
how did
20.
that happen? How did you end up homeless at 16?
Um,
You don't gotta go too deep, but just
yeah.
the surface.
So basically my mom put me out at 16. It wasn't, for the usual stuff, like not taking out the trash or, just, not being a good daughter or anything like that. It was more so of like a um, personal reason, I guess, for her. As generational curses come, you start to realize as an adult, what they are, what the triggers are for people. And you start to recognize like, okay, she probably, wasn't taught certain things. And, now as I have two daughters, I, try to break that generational curse. So it just went down to, I don't know, maybe not having the guidance. I'm not sure what it was, but yeah, 16, I was homeless and I was going literally from family couches.
That's a setback right there, though. That's a setback.
No, it is.
Being homeless at 16, that can set you back a lot in life, period, because now you got to start, like, you got to raise yourself. 16 to me is still a kid.
I wasn't ready.
Yeah, 16 to me is a kid still. Hey, everybody. Hey, hey, Tiffany. So what did you do? Where'd you go?
So I went to I grew up in a church, so I was really close with a lot of the members there. Literally, they was either cousins, aunts, godparents. I was going to their couches, trying to stay there, not overstay my welcome, but just, do what I can to stay there for the time being. I was working, my first job was during the summer. I was working with kids at a summer camp, and I was working at Stop and Shop and Dunkin' Donuts. So I was trying to make my way, trying to feed myself, because at that time it was just like, the little dance crews. I was still entertaining myself throughout the day,
What you was in school, right? Still?
Yeah, I was in school. So my school schedule, basically, I was in art school. So I was at Boston Arts Academy. So my day was pretty full as far as that. I was a dance major. So after school, I would find myself at my dance studio, Origination. At the time, they were in Eggleston. And my days wouldn't end until probably like 8 o'clock. So I made sure, like, most of my days was busy, and I was, only going to their houses to like lay down. At this point, it wasn't really to socialize, because at this point I didn't have nothing else. I didn't know nothing else.
That kind of kept you busy.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
I was tired most of the time. So, hey twin.
No.
And
I'm sorry, y'all. No, we was not able to reach Tayana, y'all. So, I did talk to her around 5. I know something happened earlier that we ended up working out. So she wanted to go live at 8. But I've been calling her for like 30 minutes and she's not answering. So I'm guessing something with the kids or maybe something. So Brianna's filling in, but I'm pretty sure she's okay. But trust me, whatever it is, she didn't do it on purpose. Something must have happened. She could not have that watch service. Something had, so we'll have her fill in, but I didn't want to just have no one on tonight, y'all, because we promised y'all. So that's why Brianna's filling in. So I don't know, Aisha, if you heard from her, please let me know. But I did talk to her at 5. Okay.
You just want to make sure she's okay.
Yeah, I know she's okay. I know I talked to her at 5. I know what happened earlier, and we ended up working that out. And then I said, "You want to do it at 8?" And she said, "Yes." Love you more. And then she said that, and I've been calling her. And Tayana always answers when I hit her up or call her. So I know she's okay, but I'm pretty sure maybe something with the kids, something life. Y'all know life happens. Love you too. Okay, so the first question I asked Brianna, y'all, was what was her biggest setback in life, and she was just talking about how she was put out her house at 16 by her mother. Hey, she was put out. Hey, y'all, she was put out at 16. So, okay, when you left at 16, did you ever end up going back?
So there was moments where I did try to go back. I was staying with my cousin. I remember this night verbatim that I was staying with my cousin in Roxbury, and there was times where I had to go pick up clothes because I'm literally 16. I wasn't driving then, so I only had what was on my back sometimes, and in a backpack. I couldn't fit everything on me, so I had to go back sometimes. And I'm like, okay, let's see. After a few days, maybe she cooled down. Maybe she changed her mind. You know, maybe she wanted me back in the house. So there was times I popped up, and again, it was 8 o'clock when my days ended. So keep that in mind. You know, parents then, they weren't playing you coming in at 8, 9 o'clock. No, regardless of, you know, if they knew your schedule or not. But I was coming in, I was like, hi, you know, can we talk? And even then there was no conversation. So I just had to, you know, I couldn't keep putting myself out there just to get shut down.
So you kind of just gave up with it.
I did. You have to learn how to you know, you don't really give up, but you just, you know how to deal with it.
You know how to deal with it.
Exactly.
That's very, very tough. That will really make anyone, like, your foundation is like really kind of what makes you kind of like, so like that alone having to be it's like you kind of was abandoned. Like she didn't walk out on
she
you.
Was there,
but she you know,
she wasn't there to talk to or anything.
Yeah.
But you know, you just, I was 16, so I can't even say I'm not abandoned. She was there, but she just wasn't available.
No, so what I mean by abandonment, like that's abandonment emotionally. She was there. A parent could be there physically, right? But not be there emotionally, where you could talk to them, or when you need to talk, when you need advice, when you need to, like, whatever. Our parents are supposed to be there for us. And maybe she was, and that's why I don't always put it on people, because who knows what she was going through, that she felt like it was just too much for her.
Exactly.
Who knows, you know?
Yes, I have come.
Yeah,
so
she definitely has, guys. So if you want to enter to win $60 at the end of the live, just share the live and tag 3 people, and I'll put your name on the list. Yeah, she came a long way. That's why people don't understand. Like, you never know why a person is the way they are, because of sometimes they go through things, and some people never talk about it. Some people never talk about it, never deal with it. And then some parents, or whoever the person that is, sometimes they don't even want to take accountability for that trauma they put you through, right?
Oh yeah, I forgive her because you know, you can't change it. It's where
Right.
it was, and it happened. But you know, you can only move
Right.
on. There's definitely a different generation, you know, involved now. So it's not so much about me. It's more so about creating a relationship for them.
Right. And then you got to just look back, like, how was her relationship with her mom?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, look, you got to, like, people always be like, well, my mom this or my mom that. Like, take a step back and think about, maybe she had you so young, she didn't know how to be a parent. Maybe she didn't have any guidance. Maybe she didn't have that. So, like, I'm not saying we make excuses for our people. I'm just saying sometimes you never know. So, like, you're here to break the curse, right? But it starts with you. So that means, what does that mean? Before you, it was just going on and on and on. You just refuse to let it keep going on. Someone said, I wrote a book about this exact.
I'm coming to the house now, so if I lose service, you know why.
Okay. She's coming to the house, guys, so she lose service. Just give it a minute. He said, I'm so happy you are discussing. Oh, thank you. I would love to read your book, by the way. Thank you. Oh, Marlene said, always have to forgive, but still heartbroken. You two are so smart. Thank you. You don't understand. That's what I be saying. It's not like, I don't know, maybe like, I think in the past 2 years, I started thinking like, okay, rather than people blame, like, because, you know, as a life coach and mentor, you hear a lot of people saying like, my mom don't care about me, my dad don't care about me. It's like, maybe her mom didn't show her how to, like, love, or she didn't give her love. So it's like, people just do their learned behaviors. A lot of people just do learn.
It's a generational curse.
Literally, that's what it really is called. It's really called a generational curse. So, are you close to the area? Because I don't want you to start talking and it breaks up. You close? It's breaking up. Okay, so she'll be back. It's breaking up a little bit. So yeah, y'all, like, like I think somebody just said, like you can forgive, but it is heartbreaking at the end of the day. It's still painful. It's still
It still
something that
hurt.
you have to heal from. People think you could just be like, oh, I forgive you, and it's gonna go away. No, you got to take time and heal, because who wouldn't be hurt? Who wouldn't be hurt?
It's an emotion still.
Yeah.
That's your parent at the end of the day, the person you spend the most time with.
Right. That's the person who had you. So like, and then mind you, you're her only daughter. So you're thinking that we should have the best bond in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, so some of y'all won't say we're making excuses. Not saying you make excuses, but just think about maybe why they are the way they are. That's just what happens. But we're gonna move on from that question. What I was going to ask you. Okay, so you said you was homeless. Okay, so how long did it take for you to forgive your mom for doing that to you?
To be honest, it's still like a tender topic, because I'm around her sometimes, and you know, people have to take accountability. If you don't take accountability, then I can't heal from it, because it's a continuous
Denial.
wound that's being opened.
Yeah.
Every time you tell me, oh, I didn't do anything, but you did, so it's a continuous argument. But again, you are forgiving people not for them but for you.
For
You
you.
have to
Yeah, for
forgive
your
people
peace.
to so that God knows that you don't have any hate in your heart for anyone. Your parents
Right.
are included in that as well.
Yeah, and I know that even though you forgive, y'all heard that saying where it says sometimes you gotta accept an apology you're never gonna get. That's basically what you did. But at the same time, it's kind of still tender because she never admitted or owned up to her part.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it for you kind of frustrating. Like, I forgive you, but like, I want to move forward, but you're still keeping us stuck in the same spot because you're not willing to move past
Own up
it.
to
Or own up to it. And it's like, you're probably like, all you want is the what do you call that? All I want you just to do is say, I'm sorry. I did that. But sometimes you may not never get it. Maybe in her mind, she may think she wasn't wrong. In her mind, maybe she thinks that her reason was valid. Like, what in her mind, what was her reason?
That she put me out, or that?
Yeah, that she did that. What was in her mind? Was she like, I did it because you was disrespectful?
She
I
blamed
did
it on me. She said that I wasn't helping around the house and stuff like that. But some parents aren't always around to see that, if you're doing the things that they actually do. Like, how some kids, like, they go, like, if my kids are home, they'll do what I ask them in front of me sometimes with anything though, and then they go to school and they may act differently.
Right. But I don't think that a kid not really cleaning up at 16 is enough to kick him out.
It's not.
It's not. But like I said, I'm pretty sure if she was to tell her side of the story, she may just see it from a different point of view. Maybe to her, it was just too much to raise a daughter or a kid. Was you the only child at that time?
At 16, no, I had a younger brother, so we were 7 years apart.
Oh, okay.
So okay. Like, when sons are usually they're close to their mom.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't affecting me because I had my time with her as a younger.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as a young girl, but that don't mean I don't need you at 16 either.
Mm-hmm. I feel like now the teenage years are tender.
Yeah.
That's when, like, now that Trinity's 13, that's when they need you to teach them some things and to show them some things. Still, Shelly is hi, Shelly.
Hey.
Okay, that's just Monte's whole family sister is on. Shelly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's amazing. So they need you to talk about that. The women stuff, the girl stuff. Or the boyfriends, and yes, you need your mom for that.
No, you do. My mom needs to help me talk about, I've had my friend around that time. That's what we called it. My friend.
Right.
And so, it's still, I'm still growing. and things are
You
still
learn. So you had
developing.
to kind
So
of
I
take.
still
You had to just take. You had to just what's that called? You had to just go through life and just learn as you go, as you went, because
yeah.
you didn't have nobody to direct you.
I had to teach myself. I had to ask questions to other people that weren't my mom.
That's tough, but thank God that now that you're 30 years old, that you have the wisdom and you have people around you, and most importantly, you have like God to just show you, you know, who you are.
Hurt people hurt
Exactly. I'm
people.
sorry,
Most
hurt
toxic
people.
moms were abused by their mom, mentally or physically or both.
And that's
Hey,
what I'm trying to
Corey.
say. And I didn't want to say that, but, and maybe not physically, but maybe mentally, she just, y'all gotta understand, a lot of our parents and grandparents, they had kids very young back then. So they kind of didn't know either. Like,
Yeah, and they
you
were
can't
going through
really,
their own stuff.
yeah, like they was 15, they was 16, you know, so think about how young that age is, right? And I totally agree with that. Hurt people. And that's why I say you really can't be too hard on people, rather than saying, you know what, let's figure this out together. Like, let's go to counseling together. Let's try to talk about this and let's move on. But what happens is when you're in denial, it's just going to keep on coming up.
Exactly.
Yep. Okay. So that was the third question. The fourth question, Mom, you can give me some too. The fourth question I'm gonna do. Hi, this is we're freestyling, y'all, because she was a random guest. Mom, you heard me? Give me some questions. Y'all can ask questions too, guys. Okay, this she's filling in, so y'all can help me out. So the first question was, what was her biggest setback? The second one was, did she go back anytime? And then the third was, how long did it take you to forgive your mom? And the third is, let me see. The third will. This is why it is so important to heal our traumas and break the cycle. No, I know.
They
We don't
didn't
have
have
the
the
support.
support they have today, especially
I
mentally.
agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I could say so much, but I'll let Brianna talk too. The fourth question. Okay, so oh my God, that's so true. I gotta interview you. You talking right. So the fourth question is, let me see. Growing, like, once you got older, hey Jada, once you got older, maybe like mid ages, did you find yourself seeking your mother's love in other places?
I think it was more so just attention in general. I don't think it was my mother's love that I was looking for, because at that point I had already kind of dismissed it in my mind that, all right, she didn't want nothing to do with me, so let me just move on. But I think it was more so the love of a father.
I'm still here listening. I'm just getting my thing right here.
My father wasn't around either, so you know how a daughter craves for that attention of a guy. I wasn't promiscuous per se, but
I
I
know
was
what you
looking
mean.
for that attention.
Yeah, I understand.
Wasn't getting
So you mean like
attention at
just
home,
wanting
but
attention in general,
yeah.
basically? Okay. So, but do you think that, you know how you said you put it in the back of your mind that you just wasn't gonna have the relationship? But but the thing about it is, no matter how far you put something back in your mind, it's gonna keep coming up until you deal with it. So do you think that at some point in life it has came up? Because who don't want their mom? You know, I know it might be a little tender to talk about. You could decline questions, by the way. But I know it's a tender topic. That's why everyone who does this, God, this live, I know, like, even our guest who's supposed to come on tonight, I'm pretty sure she would have been crying telling her story, because this is a real thing. We're doing this to help people, and we're doing this to, like, let everyone know that they're not imagine how many people are on this live right now that has went through what Brianna went through, but you didn't even know she went through that, right? And that's to make you feel like I'm not alone in my situation.
Exactly.
That's why it's good to talk. Like, it may be hurting her right now to talk about it, or maybe feel a little uncomfortable. But imagine somebody watching at home, like, wow, I went through that too. I'm not alone. So that's why we do this. So, and hope y'all know, talking about things, it can help with the healing process. Trust me. Like, look at all the support you have in the comments. Unfortunately, sometimes it lands in the wrong.
What you say? Hold on,
So
wait.
he okay. A man said, unfortunately, sometimes it lands in the wrong arms of a man. Basically, when you're seeking that attention and that love, why do y'all think a lot of women be with these men that abuse them, beat them up? Because they just want a man. They don't care. Like, they're gonna put up with anything because they just want that love.
Mm-hmm.
That's a topic that we're gonna talk about as well one day. But some people literally crave that attention so bad, or like in this case, it's your mother, but their father, they crave that daddy. I want that father, that daddy. So they're like, I am. So that's gonna have them in a place where I'm just gonna just sleep with every man I meet. Not you, of course. I'm just saying, like,
Mm-hmm.
I know women like, well, and then what happens is, so say women who do meet a good man, right? They meet a
Mm-hmm.
good man, and because they're missing that love from their father, they try to like put a lot of pressure on that man to be their father, like get
Mm-hmm.
that father's love. But a man can only give you the
The
husband's
love
love.
that he knows
I
too.
can't give you your mother's love. I can't fill that void of your mother. Like,
Mm-hmm.
no matter how much I love you as a sister, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will never fill your mother's love that you're missing in your heart. I
Right.
could love you. I could like always do stuff for you. I could support you. I could be there for you to the day I leave the earth. But in your mind, you're always gonna say, why wasn't my mother there the way I needed her to be, or father?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I when you said you put it in the back of your mind. I want people to know that that's not healthy.
No, it's not. At that time, it definitely wasn't healthy because at that time, I think what was going on? I think around that time, I had to get my own room for rent at that time, y'all.
I remember.
Like,
Was that when you was like 18?
mm-hmm.
That's the
I had
one.
2 years had gone by. Yep.
Yep. Because I remember when you had first came around,
Mm-hmm.
and you was and we went to church or whatever. And we'll do a live, y'all, later on, telling how we actually. That's my sister, but so don't get it twisted. We have the same blood. Like, you get it. We got the God's blood, okay? But my point is, when she came around many years ago, I was like, she was like, we went to church. Cause we met her through my cousin, my cousin Tasha, and we went to church. And then after church, I was like, oh, you want to go back to the house so we could just wait to the next service? And she was like, oh, I got a room for rent down the street. And I'm like, how old are you? What do you mean you got a room
I
for
was
rent?
young.
Where's your mother? Like, no judging, but I'm like, where's your mother? And she took me to her room for rent, and I'm just like, you should not have a room for rent at this age. Like, you should be with your mom. And she told me the story. I was just like, wow. And ever since then, that's when I like took her under my wing to like, no, I'm gonna be your big sister. I'm gonna be your example, and I'm gonna show you that you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that. Not saying she was going the wrong way, but she just didn't have any guidance. And that's why now I'm kind of getting to our YouTube video, but I'm gonna stop there. That's why now we are so close, because y'all don't know the whole story, but we'll get into that. Okay, who's
Yeah.
that? The next question is Mars actually writing some down for me too. What was I gonna Mo? Okay, I'm gonna do my own. I'll go to Mars. So okay, do you think that um not having your okay, before I ask that question, how was your relationship with your dad growing up? Was your dad involved?
Um. So my dad wasn't involved. I don't even, know him. Um.
Okay.
So that's still current in my life. I don't know who my father is.
Do you want to share, or you just want to like leave it there?
We
It's
can
up to you.
share, I guess.
Okay. So go ahead. You can go ahead. You don't gotta go deep. Just give the basic overall, and then I'll ask the question from there. Okay. So you don't know who
So
your father is. What do you mean by that? Like, do you mean like he's not
I
around?
I don't know who he is. I have an idea of who he is,
Okay.
but um, I was curious about my heritage in general. I did like the ancestry DNA type thing and found out like who my
Okay.
family is, because at this point it was just like, you know what, if my immediate family don't, if they don't want nothing to do with me, but if they don't want to step up, then I have other family, and I know I do. I just don't know who they are. So at
So
that point I had went around it.
so you went on Ancestry? How recent was this?
This was March 2020, so during COVID.
And just so y'all know, I do know these answers, but I'm doing an interview for y'all, okay? So don't think, be like, Precious don't know that. Yeah, I know everything, but I'm doing an interview for y'all, so I know all this. Okay, so you did an Ancestry, and you found out who your father was supposed to be, right?
I found out his family. I didn't even find out
okay.
him personally, so
when you say
it's still a mystery.
Family, you mean like daughter, sister, cousin, like who? Like
I know
who
his niece. His niece, he only has one brother, so, you know, the answer is kind of within itself, but if somebody doesn't take the DNA to match you, it won't come up with Ancestry. So
wow. So
still.
okay, I know my sister. Okay, thank you, Aisha. Like they probably like I would be like, oh, the queen don't know her sister. I know all of this. Okay, but I'm doing this for like this is all to help people. You know, to let you know, everyone that come up here on this platform is to share their story, let everybody know that we all go through similar things. Did y'all know she didn't know her father? No. Did y'all know that her mom picked her at 16? No. So you learn about people. Okay, so. So you have an idea who the father is. How did that affect your dating life?
Bring me the baby.
Not knowing the father, like that man that teaches you how to like a man should treat you and things like that. Like, what did that do to you? Not knowing your identity from your.
It made me feel separated. It made me feel like, why don't I not only not have my father, but why don't I have my mother? They're not deceased, but everybody would tell me like, cherish your mother. Your days will be longer, it says in the Bible. It's one of the commandments. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. But my mom don't want me. So what does that do for me? Like, I'm doing my part, but if the other person isn't doing their part, then what can I do? I can't force them.
True.
So, not having my dad it still bothers me sometimes because, I don't know. How could you bring somebody into the world and not, seek out what they look like, what they're doing in life? How do you, how do you do that?
I don't
can't do
understand
that
it.
for me or my kids. I can't do that.
I mean, we're women, but I do know some men as well. Like, they would never leave their children. Excuse me. So, like, even if you found out, okay, say your dad, say he found out about you when you was 30 years old, right? Mm-hmm. Like, wouldn't you be like, oh my God, who is she? I need to meet her. I need to meet my grandkids. I need to know how she is. So like, I understand how that bothers you. So when you reached out to your father, what was the reaction?
So that reaction, first of all, I think because of his relationship with my mom, it wasn't positive. So I didn't know up until I reached out to him what his reaction would be, because I never heard his side of the story. So it was never get her towel out that bag. It was never said to me. So now I understand his side of the story. It kind of made sense, but at the same time, I'm here now. I didn't ask to be here. We can't change what happened. We can only make a difference now. And if you choose whatever you choose from here on out, knowing who I am, you still don't do anything, that's on you.
That's a lot on anybody. That's a lot. Not just your mom, put you out at 16, but then she didn't know who your dad was. And then as you got older and you seeked it out and you try to reach out to him, he wasn't even accepting to be there for you. So that's still a wound you're still dealing with, correct?
Yeah.
You're losing a little bit of service. Okay, there you go.
Then I realized that I may have, because nothing is confirmed yet. But I look like his kids. When I do research, I dig, y'all. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So
investigator, y'all.
When I found out that he could potentially I look like the man, first of all. But I know looks ain't all to a DNA. But
even
then
that
I look
daughter,
like
the
his
sister,
kids.
the sister, you look like her too.
I look like the kids. I have the same features. I'm not the oldest, I would say, but I do look like majority of them. And there's 2 boys and 2 girls.
Wow. See, y'all never know.
And I always said that if I ever found my father, I would only want a relationship with my, if my siblings. If we couldn't have a relationship, me and my father, I would have a relationship with my siblings. Because at the end of the day, we still got to build something. There's still a legacy that we can,
Right.
There's still
and it's
kids
like
involved and stuff.
Even though you're like really, like everyone knows that you're my sister, you're our family. At the end of the day, people still want their family. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's just life.
That's their identity.
Like, you know how people got adopted, but they still in the back of their mind they want to know who their mommy is.
Mm-hmm.
Or like that's normal. Like it don't take away from like your adoptive parents. It's just like I just want to know where I came from. Hi, Maddie. All right, y'all. Okay.
Good night.
So right now you're currently in a relationship. Everybody knows.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that the situation with your father affects that at all?
Yeah.
Or men, or or has it with men in general?
So me as a person, I feel like I have so much love to give, and that doesn't come from. I feel like I wasn't raised on love. Like don't get me wrong. My mother loved me, but the way that she showed it wasn't how
you receive love. Everyone has different love language. Your love language.
Different love. Get out my head. Get out my head.
Yeah, we all have different love languages. So maybe for example, maybe she brought you stuff, but your love language is touch and talking and watching movies together.
Time. Yeah, I like to spend time. That's my love.
You don't gotta buy me a million gifts, just spend time with me. But everyone's love language is different. So I want to talk about that too later on, because I also like people always be like our grandmother, she never said I love you to us, but she showed it. She got up every morning making us breakfast. She did it, and like I don't know, like maybe I feel like so then like as we got older and we started saying it to her, she'll be like whatever, like but just
rub it off.
But just joking. What? I don't agree with that. Oh yeah, she did not. Ask Tay. Where's Tay at?
She was saying
downstairs.
Grandma, I love you.
No, she did not say it to us. And like, and she finally said it because we would keep going. She was like, "All right, love you too. Get out of here." But that's just her way of doing it to us. But she was doing it jokingly. When Tay come upstairs, ask Tay to Grandma say I love you. Hey, sweetie. Hey. No, to all of the girls, like.
I know she did.
Look, and then I don't know, like. Now that I'm older, though, I say I love you so much.
Yeah.
Like, it's to the point where it's bad.
Behind it, and sometimes it's like it's not overwhelming, but I just need you to know that. Like, you need to hear me say it.
I try my best to say it like it's to the point where like I could meet somebody and click with them and talk to them for hours out like, and I'll be like, I'm like, all right, see you later. I'm like, all right, love you. I'm like, oh shoot. Oh, she lost service. Oh my God. She said, we never heard Marlene said, we never heard our parents say, I love you. But did they, y'all heard, she must have lost her. She'll be right back. So does that mean, so, okay, Marlene. No, I was going to ask. So what was her way of, but you knew she loved you, right? So what was her way of showing the love? Because everyone's different. She said, add me back. Okay.
So like ours was, you say, she would get up and fix you breakfast.
Yeah, she did everything.
All that stuff. Like
my grandmother, she didn't really say it, but I understand that. Like my mom, she made us breakfast. She always like if we had to go to school, she would like walk us to the bus stop. And if we were sick or we didn't feel good and we didn't want to go to school, she would cover for us and lie. And, she didn't tell our mother on us. She just did everything. Like my grandmother had like 10 of us at one point living with her, like all the grandkids. And we all, our mom was there. Brianna, let me see. So I want to just say that to y'all. Don't always think that your parents don't love you because they don't say it. It's not loving.
Say it to them to push it out.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I sent them invite, Brianna. Yeah, so like now, like even my brother, like I forgot, he was like years ago, he said, we only say I love you through text, which that we was, because it became uncomfortable to say because if you don't always say it. But now I'd be like, love y'all, love you, because you never know. Okay, hold on. Brianna, I sent the invite. Marlene says, y'all, ask Brianna some questions. She's coming back in now. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me get the granny glasses because y'all talking up in here. Hold on. I felt like my kid, but I tell my kids all the time. It didn't come. Okay, hold on. She said they showed us by taking care of us and doing everything for us. Marlene said she felt that her family, her mom and them showed it by taking care of them and being there for them. Okay, Brianna, hold on. Okay, sent it. I don't know why. What did we do last time to get you back in? Wow. And I know I'm trying to I don't see her. Brianna, go off and come back in. Okay, and then Aisha said to Bree, does your difference in love languages cause you disconnect? Ooh. Aisha, I like that. Wait, let's get her back up here. That's a good one. Oh, let me put this on my paper so when she come back, that can cause a lot of problems in relationships. No, she has to go off because it gotta show me the thing again. Oh my! It says Jordan said my mother would make sure she told us I love you before heading to sleep at night. Okay, that's good. Okay, she's back. Hello? Can you hear me now? I took it off. Okay, y'all can hear me? It muted. Okay, so let's find Brianna. I love Aisha's question. Dang, I don't want to end it. I don't want to end it and start over. Yeah, I'm trying to put back in here. Scared of my nerves. The devil is a liar. Y'all know we having a good situation. Y'all keep asking questions. I think nothing beats hearing the words. I know. I agree. But like we said, a lot of things are generational. A lot of things are generational. Like oh, here we go. I just seen her name and then disappeared. Okay, there we go. I found it, Brianna. I got you. Someone said, I think that nothing beats the words. But I'm just saying, but some people just didn't, you know? All right, y'all. So I keep asking questions, y'all. Aisha said, I want to answer Aisha's question. Brianna, did the difference in your love language cause a disconnect between you two? Brianna, you talk about her mom or her man? Her man, right? And why Aisha answers that. So say Brianna, that can cause a problem in a relationship. Because say Brianna's love language is quality time. And then her man could be giving. So he think, I'm buying you all these things, showing you my love. But my love language is, I just want to spend time with you. Does that mean that person don't love you?
No.
Or does it mean that they just showed love differently?
They just show it differently.
So that's why they say when you get with someone, you should what? Find out their love language.
Learn their love language.
You can buy me flowers every single day, but I prefer to sit down on the couch and watch a movie with you.
Mm-hmm.
Me. Okay,
That's
Brianna, she's talking about your man. She's asking, do your two different love language, do it cause disconnect? Okay, so what's your love language?
So I'd rather spend time with me. Like, you know, it could be anything from a date night. It could be taking a walk with me. It'll be anything, literally. Like,
okay. And what's your man's love language?
His is gifts and what is his? His is gifts and words of affirmation. So he likes the encouragement and words and stuff.
Okay, so those are two huge different love languages, right?
Mm-hmm.
So before you answer Aisha's question, I right there already can see a clash.
Mm-hmm.
Because he could think I'm always buying you this, and you know how my brother does, y'all. We do it all to each other. We buy gifts. It's not about the price, but we just like to buy each other gifts.
We like to see
so he's thinking
reaction.
Yeah, he want to see you smile. So you may be like, thanks for the Michael Kors purse, but you didn't spend time with me last night. So his mind is thinking, I'm showing you the love, and then you're thinking like, do you love me because you're not spending time with me? Because you're two different love languages. So go ahead and answer the question though yourself.
Words of affirmation type of person. So I would ask, do you love me? Wow, you never love me. See? So it's funny that you say that because I did in the beginning have those questions. Like, you would never tell me, you love me, but again, he acknowledged it differently. So when we did have those sit downs, it would be those conversations like, okay, being more vocal, like certain things that we did lack, it would just be a communication that we had to pick up right then and not right then and there, but over time. We had to realize like, okay, this is something we need to work on together. Because it wasn't just it's all a you thing and you got to change to like show my love language, and because each of us had different perspectives. So I mean, acknowledging the person's love language and their feelings, and then knowing how to come up with solutions together, because at the end of the day, it's a forever thing. It's gonna keep coming up regardless if you
compromise as well.
If you don't deal with it, yeah, you have to compromise. You got to be willing to give and take, not just give, not just but now I feel like with knowing his love language, I don't take everything so personally. I know, like, I know he gives gifts. I know, like, if he brings me food, I know he cares. He cares, if he asks me, like, do you need a minute? I'm like, yeah, give me a second. And I'm because I'm a running rabbit. I just keep going. So sometimes I just got to learn to slow down. And he's that person to be like, all right, we balance each other. We definitely do.
Right. That's good.
I don't know if I answered your question or not, but
is that what you needed, Aisha? So that I understand, but I feel like that could be an ongoing situation because it's always going to feel like you're not loving me the way I want to be loved, or you're not giving me what I want to need. So that has to come with compromise, like you said. If you're going to be with somebody and you say, not even I do, you say that I'm in this for the long haul, we got to figure it out. That's how you're supposed to do it. People give up too easy these days.
No, seriously. And it's I feel like if you make the commitment in your mind to stay with this person, it's a pre-marriage at this point, because I got to know that you can be able to withstand the good and the bad, not just the bad, not just the good. I got to be able to know, and it's not just for the men. Like, the men he does choose his wife, but at the end of the day, you got to be able to have that commitment to him as well. You got to be committed to him, but God first. Because I feel like my commitment is to God, to make sure that he did bring me the right person, to make sure that I have my faith is in him. It's not in the man per se. I mean, he has a part, but ultimately I believe that what am I looking for? Ultimately, I believe that my trust is in God as far as who he brought me to be with.
That's actually, I know me and you had talked. Brianna, before the live over, let Marlene see Tay, please. She want to see him. No, he's there.
He's downstairs.
We have three more. We have three more questions, and then we're gonna take questions from the audience about whatever relationships and stuff. So I just don't like when people give up. I'm gonna just say this real quick. When people give up so easy on relationships after they've been through so much, unless the man is abusing you or cheating on you, like whatever, okay, I'm off. But like if it's just like stuff like, okay, we're arguing about little stuff, you're gonna argue with everybody you date. Like we gotta learn. I had to learn too myself. Like there's no perfect man and there's no perfect woman. So if your man is growing, your man or woman is growing, and you feel like y'all are growing together and they're not in the same place as where you met them, then I feel like you should give them, you know, if they came that far, then God could continue to bring them even further. Like we be expecting like perfect men and perfect relationships. A lot of these men didn't even have an example as well. A lot of these men's fathers didn't teach them how to be men or how to like treat a woman. And I'm not saying this excuse, because once you get to a certain age, there's a whole bunch of mentors out here. There's a lot of different things you can like hook up with someone. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes we got to be a little bit more patient.
I didn't hear you say it. Love you.
We're not perfect, so how do you expect him to be perfect?
No, of course, I don't expect.
Yeah, most stuff. I don't know. Once I'm
perfect.
in it,
we all
when I say I'm in this,
but at the end of the day, we all make mistakes. We all, you know, have lessons, and everybody's lessons may be the same, but their experience may not be the same.
I just feel like the tests are supposed to make you guys stronger.
Just leave it.
Like if you like most people been in, like I've been in mine for like almost 7 years, right? Brianna been with hers how long? 8 years. We done been through basically everything. I done been sick in the hospital for 3% of the time, and he has been in that hospital bed by my side every day, right? So if I was to say, oh, I don't feel love, what more love could that show? A person laying up in a uncomfortable bed for 3 weeks, eating hospital food, that's showing love. But you know y'all know what the big problem is these days with relationships? People look at these social media relationships and they think it's real. They think that that's what life is. That's just they put the camera on, they acting. You want to think they not arguing? You want to think they're not having disagreements? Hold on, y'all, fix my light. You want to
base y'all stuff off of them.
No. And half these internet couples are faking it to make it for the money. So just do what's best for you. Don't compare. Oh, another thing is, don't compare your relationship to no one else's. Oh, well, he does this for her. He does that for her. That's not you. That's not what that. Y'all have your own thing. Just whatever works for y'all. Like, I used to be a big thing. I used to be a person that be like, you don't post me on social media. You hiding me. That used to be me, right? And then I just had to learn that some men are just private. Some men just not into that. It don't mean they don't love you. It don't mean they hiding you. I used to automatically assume that, right? Because I'm feeling like, you don't want to post me? But you got somebody up. And that's just how some people are. They're private. So you can't. That's why you got to heal too, y'all, from these past relationships. Because people move on without healing, and then they expect the man you're with now to do certain things the other man did. Let me answer y'all. We're going to go to the next question.
You two are amazing. Thank you for the podcast.
You're welcome. Thank you. Yep. Yes, every test equals a testimony. You must give the grace. Exactly. Who said that? You have to give the grace. Like, you can't expect him to be patient with you, but you're not being patient with him. That's not. You can't do that. How do you think these couples been married for 40 years? I know couples. Trinity's grandmother, they've been married for over 40 years. Oh, I'm lying. 60 years. 60 years. Y'all think they got that far by breaking up and being petty and kicking each other out all the time?
Okay,
Mama. All right, we got 3 more questions, Brianna, then we're going to let you go with AJ. I'm a little hot here. Okay, so Brianna, okay. What are 3 things that you think you can do to make your relationship better?
No. Communication because that's one of the foundations.
Like just you as a person.
Yeah.
Okay.
The foundation. You can always, have a better foundation.
Okay, foundation.
That's continuous. I think interceding for him sometimes.
Praying for him.
Yeah, praying more for him. Like
praying
in
more
the midst
for him.
of, I pray for him, but you know, there's things that, as I do intend to be a wife one day, there's certain things that you should be able to do as I'm reading more about it in the Bible, but
It's okay.
Just being able to acknowledge and not go straight to him sometimes, being able to hold your tongue. Not everything is worth the battle. What else?
That's big. When you
What
said
else?
you said pray. You said what you say? Intercede
Interceding.
for him. Yeah, the
So
Bible
when he
does
can't do it for
say
himself, sometimes being
yeah.
able to, be that person. Because I'm a shy person, y'all. I don't talk much. I mean, I talk like if it's a personal conversation. I'm not a big like people crowd type of person. I'm learning to be, but
Yeah.
But being able to I think I'm just being more confident in God. I feel like that's what it comes with.
And being bold, and that's me as well.
Bold.
I'm learning how to be bold in God.
Exactly.
Like pray out loud. Like just I'm learning definitely that as well, how to be bold, because we have to be.
Exactly. Because I'm a shy person, so being bold is a lot. The way I be telling the Lord on Kenny. You see it, Johnny.
Aisha, you don't understand. Now that I have I'm growing. Cause you don't understand. Like I used to just be like this. Now I be like, God, you better get him. You know what I do? When he's sleeping, I put that oil on his head. I put it on his clothes. I put on everything he touched. I be having to rebuke that spirit. You ain't finna get you. What you talking to? You better get it together, and you gotta pray over them. You're not finna. The devil's a liar. And you know what? Y'all know. Somebody said this. If you really want something to work, you gotta get it in your mind that failure is not an option.
Right.
Don't you get tired of when you with somebody and all you hear is, oh, well, what you want to do? We done. We can't keep on bringing that up in every conversation. Why? You know why? It makes the other person feel not secure.
Exactly.
Right? So what happens when you don't feel secure in a relationship? What do? You go starting to have other options because you thinking that, any moment now, he or she may kick me out or walk away. So we should never threaten with, I'm going to leave, or you got to go, or, we should never threaten with any of that thing. Those people do that. Well, or you want to get divorced? We really arguing about the trash that we taking out. You want to get divorced over the trash? Like people be always like throwing that divorce word up or breakup word up, or you can get out. Imagine a man that lives with a woman and y'all are arguing about something, whatever, and you say to him, oh, you can get out. Do you think that's going to make that man feel secure? Or is it going to be like, well, let me kind of look for another option because I don't know if she may kick me out tomorrow. No one wants to. No, I don't want to feel like that. So imagine, I'm talking for both. I'm just saying, a lot of men that live with women, sometimes they have a, what do you call that? More second, like a extra, like they have somebody on the back burner just in case you kick me out, which is not okay. But we got to stop bringing up that word, oh, I want a divorce, or we're done, or like you can't, or you gotta go. I just was talking to somebody today, and it was just like, oh yeah, I kicked my boyfriend out. Somebody told me the other day, like they always kick their boyfriend out whenever they argue. Do you think that man feels secure? He feel like it. Who want to keep on taking his stuff out of trash bags? That the most uncomfortable feeling is homelessness. I don't know if y'all know, but being homeless is very, very uncomfortable. So so that's why some men shut down as well, because before we argue and you kick me out, I'm just gonna shut up. And then when they shut up, y'all be like, oh, you don't care about me, you're not talking. He probably be like, let me just be quiet because I ain't got time for you to try to put me out. People don't want to deal with that all the time. Hold on. Make me leave. Right? Ricky said, make me leave. See, men don't be knowing their rights, because if you've been there for a certain amount of time, she can't make you go nowhere. Now if you hitting her or abusing her, then yeah, you gotta go. You gonna get dragged out. It makes them feel disposable. Facts. She's on mute for a minute while I talk, y'all. It don't make you feel like it's like.
Wow,
Damn,
I was
so
out talking that whole time.
You was talking.
Yeah.
That's why I kept talking. I didn't hear you. You was on mute, girl. I thought AJ was crying and you was just like on mute. Girl, I was talking the whole time.
I was talking.
Okay, before you finish, look what he said. He said it makes them feel disposable. What you think about that? When a woman's constantly telling a man, we're gonna break up. You gotta get out. Oh, I can't do this. Like, what do you think about that?
Nah, that's true though, because it makes them feel like I don't have a place here. You really don't want me here, or
this is not our house, it's your house.
It's your house, right?
And you know, I ain't gonna say too much, but y'all know most women get their house and they don't put the man on a leash for whatever reasons, right? Just, whatever. So it's bad enough they kind of feel like on eggshells because they're not really on the leash or whatever the case may be until y'all get married, whatever. So then when you already like, oh, get out all the time, they're gonna have to always have a second plan in their mind because they're like, I don't want one night you pick me out and I'm in the streets.
Yeah.
That's an uncomfortable. I want a man to come on here one day. It don't gotta be Thursday, and I want them to explain like what that does to them mentally.
We can ask.
And does that make you ever trust that like say when you do go back to the house, do you trust that female fully, or you kind of like I'm here but I'm not here? Like I would love to know from a man's point of view, like that has to destroy a person. Like who want to live out of trash bags? Sure. That's uncomfortable. Oh, but what was you saying before the mute?
What was I saying? Dang,
we was talking about like divorce failure shouldn't be an option. Divorce shouldn't be an option. Breaking up shouldn't be an option.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. I said I feel like once we realize that we're gonna be in this to in it to win it, that's not an option for me. We in this. Mm-hmm. We gonna learn it together. There's gonna be moments where we don't like each other, and it's okay. That's true. Okay.
That's true. You don't got but I love you. I mean, I like how you acting right now, but I love you. Mm-hmm. And you know what else, y'all? I'm learning as well. Sometimes we gotta just be the bigger person. Like number one, I was taught like don't go to bed mad at each other because there's people who go to bed and don't wake up. How would you feel? Yeah. You went to bed one night, you argue with your wife or husband, and they didn't wake up the next morning. So now, the last words you said to them is whatever. Now you gotta live with that. So be the bigger person and say, you know what? I'm sorry. We don't gotta talk about it right now, but I'm sorry and I love you. Good night. Mm-hmm. As we get older, we gotta mature.
Choose your battles. That's what they say.
Exactly. We gotta choose our battles. Like me, I used to say, now I be like, you know what? I'll give it to God.
Like, but you gotta really give it to God because there's moments where like, I'll be like, okay, I'll give it to him, and then it'd be like worrying about it the next minute. You can't do that.
Listen to this comment that Ricky said. You listening? Ricky said, you got one time to kick a dude out. Even if he comes back, you taught him survival without you. My bad, my phone got a glare, so I couldn't read it. So basically saying, like, if he does come back, in his mind, he's always going to be like, okay, I got to have a plan. Because you can do that again. Any man who don't will be a fool, right? If you're on that type of time. Like the person who told me the other day, like, oh, I kick my man out every time we argue. And I'm pretty sure he got a female lined up that he runs to in front of you. That's a good one, Ricky. Wow. Okay, one more. Wait. But some women just do that because they want power. Or some girls, they do that because they want to bring their sneaky link over. So they'll start an argument, tell you to get out, and they're going to bring somebody else over. No, it's not like that. I'm the kind of person hi, AJ. I'm the kind of person, I'm not playing with you. Like, I know some girls be like, if my man cheat, I'm going to cheat back. No, you cheat, you could go. I'm not playing with We're not playing games.
We ain't playing games.
I'm not doing that. I'm too good of a dope female. I'm not, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I do mean to toot my own horn. Because we got to learn how to uplift ourselves. I am too good of a woman to be like, oh, he's cheating, I'm going to cheat back. He's talking to girls. No, that's childish. I'm not doing that. You could go. I'm not playing with you. You could go. We're not. It's toxic.
Marlene.
Marlene, are you still here? Thank you, Marlene, say Shelly and Marlene is on here from your host family. They wanted to say hi to you.
Can't hear you, boy. Hold on.
Oh, that's my brother, y'all. Yeah, he's coming. Marlene's right there. Say hi. Let him say hi to Marlene real quick. So y'all, we all of my siblings, we used to go to this program where we was able to live with other families, like, not being funny, like Caucasian families out in like Maine. And this is my brother's host family. And like he stayed connected with his and I stayed connected with mine. So definitely amazing that she's here. Did he see her?
He's gonna call her.
Okay.
She said she's not seeing him.
Oh, she didn't see him. Oh, okay. We're gonna bring it back. He's downstairs. Okay. Okay. One more question. Okay. Okay. Is it hard for you to forgive people?
He loves you too.
He loves you too. Is it hard for you to forgive people?
No, because life is too short right now. So, well, it's always been too short, but you start to learn the value of life more and more each day. So, I learned to just try to forgive people because you don't know if they're gonna wake up. You don't know if they, I don't want to live with that conscious. Why are you laughing?
Of course. Good night, Marlene. We love you too. Okay. Last question. What advice would you give young ladies that are in relationships? That's Ma's question, but I'm gonna add another part to it. And what would you, women who are still healing as well from those things, like maybe their dad's not involved, and they're trying to seek that in that man. Like, I feel like they should get help. They should get counseling because a man, like I said, cannot give you a father's love. He can't give you a mother's love. So, what advice would you give? I am nothing. So, what advice? She want to hear your answer. No, I said I'm gonna add a part 2 to your question. She answered all the questions. Okay, what advice would you give young ladies about relationships?
I think take it one step at a time first. But hold on, first and foremost, God has to be the head of your relationship.
Yes, God number one.
He has to definitely be, because it won't work without him. That's in your life and within your relationship. But other than that, I feel like you got to try to know yourself a little bit, because if you don't know yourself, you won't know how he should be treating you. You won't know if that's the love that you deserve.
Like, know your worth.
Yeah, you definitely know your worth. I feel like you should get to know yourself first before you get into a relationship. And don't get me wrong, even in a relationship, you can still get to know yourself. You don't have to be by yourself to get to know yourself. Spend time with yourself in those moments that you're not with him. Even if that's in the shower, if it's while he's
hang out with your girls. Like, that's why people say you should not be under your man 24/7, because that can take away your identity, right? You're always with him. Who are you? Like, take a trip with your girls, like hang out with your girls, or like even yourself, hang out with yourself, Like, okay, so how do you feel about this? Just the last thing I'm gonna say. all of y'all. This is for all of y'all. Like last question for Brianna and y'all. I know this. I know someone don't live in the state. They was married since they was like 19 years old. They had like 5 kids, and they're like 29 now. They're getting a divorce because the woman feels like my whole life I've been married to you, and now I want to enjoy the things I missed. Going to the club, hanging out with girls. Like now she wants that. So how do y'all feel about that? I don't think that's fair, but go ahead.
I don't agree with that because at the same time as you feel like you missed out, you grew. There was, other than your age getting higher, I feel like I can say this for me. I started not to want that even. Like I started to see it a lot, and I'm like, I don't like that. I don't have that taste in my mouth anymore for it. Like at all. I don't miss the club. Like I dance, but it don't have to be provocative and all of that. I dance.
I agree. But the person that I'm talking about, she's like a social media influencer. She's not my person.
Oh,
but
yeah, that's true too.
You know that well. So the girl, the person that they're getting divorced, and then everyone's like, y'all got 5 kids together. Y'all got 5 kids together. Y'all are an amazing couple. You're getting a divorce because you're telling him, I want to know who I want to like know who I am. Basically, she's saying like she feel like she don't know herself, so she wants to leave him. So she broke up with him for like 3 months. She made him move out because she said she wanted to like work on getting to know herself. Then they got back together, and now she's like, we're getting a divorce because I feel like I don't know myself. So now they're separated, and he done moved out, and she's going to the club every night. She's with the girls, like doing stuff she's never did. So it's like, did you really miss that, or did you get mad for the wrong reason, thinking that, like, like that's, to me, that's not fair. Because this man loves her to the utmost, but now you want, because you want to, that life ain't nothing out there. Let me just say that real quick, y'all. It's gonna last for probably this long. Ain't nothing out there. And then when you want to settle down, when you want to actually settle down with another man, you ain't gonna get
gone.
You ain't, and he's a good man. Don't you dare think you're gonna get something like that. Y'all know I got married at 18 years old. I don't miss that freaking like I partied, I clubbed, I did all that, like, but I would never, if I was still married from that age, I would not be like, oh, I want to get a divorce because I feel like I missed turning up in the club. I did all that, and if I didn't do it, I still want to do it, because guess what? You're gonna get a divorce so you can club and you could date other guys and see what other, what is out here, DIs. Ain't nothing out here. Ain't nothing out here. So it's just
I feel like people just look at the hype of everything.
Right.
Like, oh, I got the ring, I got the man, and I got the kids, and I'm good. But at the end of the day, they really ain't happy with themselves. They're not happy with where they could have been, or what they could have been doing, and you're missing the whole point. You got somebody here willing to build with you. That's different. You don't get that every day.
I hear you too. I hear Ricky, y'all are right. Like, and Brian, I thought he's right. He's like, so now 5 kids got it. Like, now she's like, oh, the kids go there down on the weekend, and then she's coming home partying. She's like, well, I'm gonna go on a date. Like, if you just want to date other people, just say that.
Right.
If you want to be, then she said, oh, I just want to experience the HO phase. Yeah, I can't say it on here. I want to experience that.
Like what?
You got kids. 5.
You can't do that.
She said that. The person.
Wow.
She said, I want to experience the HO phase. And now she's getting drunk. She's coming home late, inviting dudes over. You think that you doing all that is gonna make you happy?
That's not. Mm-mm.
And then when another woman pick up that man, you're gonna want to go back after you're done partying, right, and having all your fun. You're gonna try to go back. He's gonna be like,
I got what I want.
What they say? What is on station? He said, "You're all washed up, Baldy. You gotta go. You washed up now. You washed up now. Get out of here. You go back to that club. Go back. That's what it was. Where? Go back." He said, "She got
5 experiences. Never mind." Oh, that's deep.
I'm telling y'all, like, that's why when I talk to like me and Brianna's clients that be like, oh, I'm gonna leave my man because he don't let me I mean, I can't dress a certain way, or I can't go out with girls. Okay,
You gotta respect him at the same token.
I gotta go. But me and my brother was having a conversation. I wanted to have this one last thing, y'all. He was saying how some women look at men being controlling because they want you to respect them, meaning you should not be going out with your boobs hanging out. You shouldn't be going out with your shorts up your butt if you would have mean. So me and my brother was talking about this, and he was saying that some women actually look at that as controlling, but I look at it as respect. If you with a man, you should not be dressing like that. If you got a man, me personally, that's just not who I am, man or not. But there's some women like that. Nobody marrying you.
I said true preacher. One last thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And look, hold on, let me show you. You know, so like, the Bible right in front of me. Like, so, and I feel like this generation, not even just this one, like even just people in general, they be like, I'm not gonna submit to no man. Y'all think that submit means let a man control you. That has nothing, submission is nothing to do with a man controlling you. Submission is, that means you gonna let him be the man of the house. You gonna let him lead and you follow. That don't mean like, you know, y'all don't make decisions together. It just means that you're gonna respect him, and it has nothing to do. If he says, you say to him, "Oh, tonight I want to go out with my girls," and he says, "You know what? I don't think that's a good idea tonight." And then you go out with the girls, you come back home and be like, "Guess what? We got into a fight." He was telling you because he's seen something that he was trying to prevent from you. Because men be seeing men. I don't know why, but men can spot some fake friends. They like, she
no, they can.
She don't like you.
Because certain men, if they're you know, like not as social, they can see things like, why is she like all over her like that, and like, why is she talking to her like that? Like, weird. It's definitely weird.
Or she likes
take a lot.
Like, I had one night, he's like, she likes you. I'm like, no, she don't. He's like, yes, she do. I'm like, no, that's my friend. Come to find out. Next thing you know what? The girl saying, he's like, I told you. So it's like, sometimes they be trying to protect us. They don't always want you to, it's not that they want you underneath them. It's just sometimes it's like, and then you got to choose your friends. If you're hanging out with friends that's always talking to mad dudes, always promiscuous, why would he want you to hang out with those kind of friends? Because that's going to, what's that called? That's going to stain your image as well. They're going to think like, oh, you are the company you keep.
Right. So
I don't think that a man asking you like, hey, don't wear that. That's too tight. Or that's not controlling to me.
No, it's not for me either. It just shows that you have respect for him, and that, you know, you conservative. You can still be, you know, sexy, cool, and all that. Being conservative, there's ways to dress.
Thank you, Sky. And that's what, like me. What they say? You can be, what the end is too, guys. And like, so 10 o'clock we're gonna go away. So like, women sometimes look at it as like, oh, he's just trying to tell me what to do. You're not my dad. It's not about being your dad. You want to be with that man, you need to give him enough respect to lead you. Like I said, that does not freaking mean that he's trying to be your dad. It just means that that's just what it is. But people these days, they're literally him, though. Exactly.
So you're walking under the tree. If you're by yourself and, you know, you come in contact with a few people and they're like, dang, what's she doing? Dang, that's who he married, right? Or that's who he's dating.
Yeah, don't be like, men. That's one thing about men. They hate being embarrassed. Don't embarrass me. But you know what else? This is what I was gonna say before I go. And you know what else is crazy? When, hold on, I was gonna say, my mind went blank, y'all. When you like, help me, Lord. What was I gonna say? Oh, so like y'all gotta also do this. Everyone's relationship is different. With your definition of cheating, right, may not be the next definition. So some men say, if you're even talking to another dude, if you're texting another dude, to them that's cheating. Some men, right? But then some like, oh, you can have male friends. But there's some men that's like, oh no, you can't have no male friends unless it's business or whatever. So it's all about that person. If you can't respect their wishes or this is my motto in relationships, y'all. Don't do what you wouldn't want done to you. So if you want him talking to another girl on the phone, then you shouldn't be with another man on the phone. That's my personal motto. And I don't want to hear one thing I don't want to hear is it just happened.
Nah.
When people cheat and say, oh, it just happened. Let me explain to you. Let me explain to you something real quick. You had about 15 chances to make it not happen. When you went to their house, so you had to make a decision to go to their house, right? You had to make a decision to text me and say I'm outside, right? You had to make a decision to open that door. So you see all the chances you had to stop before. I'm not even getting there yet. You had to make a decision to go sit on that bed or sit on the couch. And then once you get to the car, before they took it close, you had so many chances to say, no, I can't do this. So I don't want to hear it just happened. As you're driving over there, you could have turned back around and said, no, I'm not going to do that. So I will never hear that. Oh, it just happened. No, you know exactly what you was doing. So we're not going for that one. But to each his own. And I don't do it. I don't know how women date other women's men.
Oh my God.
One thing about me is I'm not doing that because I would never want a woman to do that to me. Huh?
I said I would never share. I wouldn't. If you can get to the point where you can talk to him and have that conversation, you're gonna have him.
Yeah, like literally, it's all about y'all relationship. I just don't do that. But I asked all of the questions. We just I only got a few names. So okay, so that sums it up. Do anybody have a last question for her before we go and put these kids in the bed? And then we're gonna do we're gonna pick the winner for the Cash App, and then we're gonna be going out of here. We'll be back next week, guys. Please come back. We'll have a guest Thursdays, guys. If you want to be on this platform,
text the business.
Make sure you
line.
Yeah, inbox us or hit up the business line, and you could come on here. You could do an interview, or you just tell a story, or whatever that you overcame.
Have a conversation if you want.
Testimony, or I can interview. All right. So, any more questions before I go? Hey, Reggie. Okay. So far I got Jade, Jordan, Tia, Sky, and Marlene that shared the video and tagged 3 people. Did anyone else do it that I did not
watch it back too?
And listen, don't do it now and be like I did it. We mean before now, because right now I don't really count me for the end of life. So if you shared it and I missed you, be honest now. So we got 4 people. So let's rip these names up real quick. So we're gonna do Jordan, Tia. Now listen, I ain't giving away money every Thursday now. Like I might do different things. I might do a gift card 1 week. I might do, there's things you can do. A free session, a free mentoring session with me and Brianna, or a free housing advocate. I mean, what we do? What are we, girl? A free housing advocate session. Y'all know we do. We offer a lot of housing resources. How do you pronounce
your name? D. Beatrice.
Hey.
Had a great time. Thank you for stopping by.
We love y'all so much. Thank y'all. I know it didn't go right. I know that the guests had some technical difficulties. I know we started late. We're trying to get it back, y'all. I got to get the banner that says Queen Talk Thursday. So, wow. I think you did a really good job answering the questions. And I know it took a lot for you to share some of that stuff, but I bet you're going to feel a lot better.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I feel like I'm gonna get an inbox. I know I am. I was
gonna say, now you tell me to get out your head. I was gonna say, watch, people are gonna hit you up and say, "Wow, I'm going through this too." Wow, you don't know who you're gonna help. You have no idea.
Thank you.
So,
teacher, I think that's how you pronounce it.
Somebody gonna inbox you and say, and you know what? You gonna help them through their storm.
A lot of people's been inboxing me already. Just
right.
I'm so glad you guys are doing the housing workshop. We have a housing workshop coming up, y'all.
Yes, tell them, girl.
Next weekend, we're sitting down with people, checking their Section 8 statuses, filling out applications, because other than, the one Section 8 list, there's a whole bunch of cities you could be sending your application to. So we'll sit you down and do it. And,
yes.
If you are keep track of the places that you're sending them to too.
Yes, we have Claim Your Identity, which is our business. We have connected with other housing resources that help people. We have one program that helps people that's with drug addiction and they're homeless. We can help you get an emergency voucher or into housing. And they say it takes up to about a month. We have another program that helps women that's 18 to 24 that with children. We have a program for you that they'll help you get housing. We also help with people that's like dealing with domestic violence that needs help getting into scatter sites or shelters. It's a lot, but if you want to know more information, guys, please just comment down workshop and we'll make sure we'll send you the information. But we're going to be having a lot of applications. We work with a lot of programs, thank God, and he has hooked us up with so many shelters, resources, programs that help you pay your rent if you're behind, programs that help you move if you need to. Then Brianna also hooked up with somebody that rents out rooms, like help people find rooms for rent. We do it all. We help people find apartments, help them get their Section 8 vouchers. I mean, we've been doing this for so long.
It don't just have to be Massachusetts. It's anywhere. Just let us know.
Please, just let us know. If you know someone homeless, especially women, let us know. We can try to get them into a shelter. And let me just say this, y'all. People think that the word shelter means you're going to live in a place with a bunch of bunk beds. These days, a shelter is like an apartment. They give you an apartment most times, and you live there until you get your voucher. We know people that have worked with us that been on Section 8 waiting list for over 15 years. Then they worked with us, and they got it after 1 year.
Yep. Or sooner. On the situation.
Yeah, like we can't even count no more how many people we don't help get a voucher or get into shelters or get their, not even Section 8, low income housing, those other things. Domestic violence. Right now, we're helping somebody that's dealing with eviction. We're trying to help them. You know, we advocate. We're housing case managers. We do so much. And y'all know we host a lot of events. I know we had the back to school event last year for the kids. We're going to be doing that again.
Thank you to Sister Aisha. She helped us with that.
Yes, thank you. Shout out to her. So the kids got their free braids, free haircuts. That we had over 50 kids get their hair cut and braided, free book bags, free supplies. So we're doing big things. We're doing the toy drive for Christmas next year. This year, the program that was supposed to supply the toys, they were so behind that we wasn't able to get the toys. So we do apologize, but next year we will try to. But it wasn't our fault. We applied very early for them. So we will get over 1,000 toys. And y'all know we give back. And just so you guys know, even you commenting on this live, you're helping us. Because we get paid for every comment. We get paid for every view. Every reaction. So the money we get from Facebook, we just put it back. Like somebody hit me up the other day saying that she didn't have no food in her house and she didn't get like stamps until like a few weeks later. Sometimes we could just Instacart people stuff. Sometimes we can help people get like Pampers for their children. There's so many resources, guys. Food, furniture. Seriously. Okay, so I got 4 names. Let me shake these up. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, y'all. But we just want to, while we end this, we just want to thank y'all so much for
coming in, for interacting with us. Because people sometimes they just stare
at us sometimes, y'all.
And we be talking to each other like it's FaceTime. Because
we do.
Nobody should. That's all right.
Look, we gonna get paid.
We got an award ceremony coming up.
Oh yes, guys, we have been nominated. What's it called? Y'all know how they have the BET Awards? It's not that, but we have been nominated to get an award for best small business and best small business. What's that word called when you're like doing amazing work in the community? I forgot the word. Anyways. Oh my God, I forgot. It's like an award we're gonna get. So the award show is May 19th. We gotta dress like we're going to the red carpet, guys. And we will know. Thank you for the stars. I love you, girl. Thank you. So if the tickets are online, like obviously we don't pay because we're the nominees. So thank y'all all who submitted a nomination for us to even be in this award ceremony. It's called the Influencer Awards. That's what it's called. So
it's gonna be in Rhode Island. If y'all want, y'all can come deep with us.
Yes.
Y'all can buy tickets. We can send you the link. Just let us know.
Yes, y'all. We are. I pray. Listen, we're gonna have our speech ready because we planning on winning this award. So there's 5 people in each category, and she said that there was so many nominees. She picked the top 5. So just to know that we was top 5 in that category is freaking amazing because we do a lot of work in Boston. Everyone who sees us in public, like, y'all the girls who help people get Section 8. No, we're more than that. We're a life coach. We're a mentor.
People be
y'all,
saying like, I seen y'all on TikTok. Like, dang,
that's all they
I didn't
say.
know you was watching us.
People say, you're the girl who help people get the Section 8. I say, no, I'm a life coach and the mentor. Like, I'm not just that.
Right.
But
That's one of many.
And y'all, just so y'all know, we do have packages like for life coaching. But if you just want to do a one-on-one session with myself, right now they're on sale for 45 minutes for $45, and usually it's $60. But if you want to do a package like a bundle where I just help you with your whole life and stuff, we have amazing packages. Sorry, y'all, I had to write the names over, so we're gonna go. Hold on. So I won't be able to cash out y'all but I will post the cash app in the comments.
Yes.
I can't.
Come back.
Please come back.
We love you.
Follow the page, guys. Follow both of us because we are always doing something great. We're gonna be public. We're gonna be traveling soon. We're gonna be doing speaking at the jails. We're gonna be going to what's that called place? For young people, DYS. Yeah, we're gonna be going to DYS and talking to young girls there and just trying to get their minds back before they go too far.
No, for
real. We're gonna be speaking at the jails. We're gonna be speaking. If you have a podcast or if you have like a show or whatever you want us to come on,
guest on, we will do
your church. Yeah, we do. We do seminars.
Oh yes.
We do seminars.
Speaking engagements, whatever it is, hosting.
We host parties. We host like baby showers. Like we host kids parties. So like basically we come and be the entertainment for you.
Cater. What's the thing called? Not cater.
What?
We usher.
Usher for church, for funerals. It may sound weird, but we've been in church our whole life and we've been ushers. So sometimes people have funerals and they never have enough ushers. So we do that. We also serve the food. Mm-hmm. My mom is the head usher. She's always been the head usher in our church. So like we do it underneath her. And our name for our business
I was
for
about
that,
to say it.
it's called, I know, see, get out my brain. It's called Anointed Hands. So we have a lot of businesses.
Literally.
All right, I got the 4 names in my hand. Okay, so I'm gonna shake it up and hold on. Let me shake it up. Oh no. Listen, it's late and I can't find nothing, so we're gonna put it in this. Girls, the Vaseline talk.
It done took everything. That's why.
Please follow our YouTube channel. Mine is Queen's Village, and then we have one called the Blazing Sisters. What's so funny? So people call us the Blazing Sisters because they say we look Black and Asian because our eyes are so freaking kinky. So people call us the Blazing Sisters.
Y'all see my eyes?
In case y'all never knew why we are called the Blazing Sisters. We Black and Asian. You don't get it?
I can't wait for the healing trip.
Oh my God, the women's retreat. The women's retreat, y'all. We having a women's retreat, y'all. It's gonna be amazing. A huge house full of women healing. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. A huge house full of women healing.
No drama. We're all focused on healing, bettering ourselves for this year.
Yep.
Learning the tactics to manage your stress sometimes. Because sometimes we need an outlet. We need strategies that work. And
we're gonna have fun down there, y'all. It's like, and I don't want to say bad girls club because we ain't doing none of that. The house, we're all living in we're staying in one big house. Y'all know we travel a lot, so we're staying in one big house.
Yep, you better come.
It's like 10 bedrooms, right, Brianna? 10 bedrooms? Yeah. I can't remember.
Bathroom, 10.
Kitchen is freaking huge. So in the morning times from like 11 to 12, we'll be sitting together doing workshops. Like one day we're going to teach about healing. The next day will be about forgiveness. And the third day will be about like starting over.
Reflection.
Yeah. So we're going to be doing a lot of like vision boards. We're going to do a lot of you're gonna be doing some crying because
we got some activities for y'all. Just stay tuned. If y'all want,
and then at night we're gonna go out and have fun and go eat and go have fun.
We're starting to take deposits this month though. Before the end of the month, we're taking deposits so that we can, start putting it towards the house and we don't need a car because we're around everything.
Yeah, we're staying on the strip at Myrtle Beach. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all come back next week. Okay, let's pull a name. I was just praying that whoever I pull, I pray that they're the person who actually needs the money. I pray like whoever name I pull that they may be like They don't get paid the next week, so I pray that whoever name it gets pulled is the one who needs it. Okay.
You know somebody that needs to be at that retreat, tag them in this video, or you can shoot us a message and we'll reach out on your behalf.
All right. Yes, guys. Here we are. And we also do couple sessions for the life coaching. Like, say you want to sit down with you and your mom and you need a mediator, or you and your brother, whoever. We also do those. Jordan.
Wow.
Jordan won the $60 cash app.
I'm gonna put it in the comments.
Let me just tell y'all, Jordan is my housekeeper, right? Mind you, she was just here today. So I already done paid her for housekeeping. I got to pay her again, y'all. Jordan, I don't know if you're still on here, girl, but you won the $60 giveaway tonight. So I will cash up her and I'll make sure I post the proof. So congratulate her. Y'all know we always giving away something, y'all, over here, money. But that's it, y'all.
And the other one is Queen's Village.
Yes, I'm gonna be posting on YouTube a lot. I'm gonna actually be downloading this video and posting it on YouTube as an episode. So this is episode number 1, and next week will be episode number 2. So come on and be our guest. Don't be shy. Brianna wasn't talkative, but she did it.
And I usually don't come on here. I just had to,
I texted her like 10 minutes before she got on and said, "Can you please fill in?" Like literally. Because the person
set y'all notifications. Y'all can do that. When we go
follow
live,
me, hit the bell.
Notification.
And if you got a page or a business, we also shout out businesses on the live. So like you can send us stuff. We can post. We can show people, review it. Like we have a PO box. We have a physical business address. So if you want to send us something that we can promote for you, we'll promote it for free. Just send us some samples or something. You sell some, I don't know, whatever you sell. We'll do that. So that's it, guys. I gotta go read my Bible for tonight. Y'all, I promise you, get this women's study Bible. It's amazing. I've been carrying this thing around like I'm pastor, y'all. I should be having it like this. I love it. For real. Last night I was going to bed, I had it just like this. And it just breaks the word down. It explains it. It makes you want to really get into the word. That's what I wanted. Whew, what time is it? It's now. Okay.
It's 10:12.
12. So AJ gotta go to bed.
She's sleeping.
Oh, AJ's sleeping. Night, AJ. Okay. Okay. So the Bible, guys, I got it off Amazon. And hold on. I'm gonna post a link in the comments. Y'all, when I tell y'all, this Bible has me in my word, even like never before. It's called the Women's Study Bible, Receiving God's Truth for Balance, Hope, and Transformation. And it's just dope. Like in each section has topics. So like right here it says the plague of I can't even see y'all. My eyes bad. It says
let me see it. Put it in the camera.
This one says
atonement money.
Yeah. So I'm just showing y'all like each section starts off with like a title. So this talks about David and Abigail. So I told my mother, oh look, this one says David spares Saul's life. So I said to my mom, I said, listen,
preachers on their names.
Preachers are about to be out here. They finna be out here playing.
Man, where did you go?
I don't know. My topic, my camera. Where'd I go? What the heck is going on here? Hold on, guys. Let me fix it. Let me see. I don't know. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know where my thing went, but it's okay. Oh, there we go. I see that. So, like, I was telling Brianna, I said to Mom, I said, preachers are going to be cheating now. They're going to go to a certain chapter and be like, my topic is today. My topic today is the conclusion of the matter. Because each one starts off with a topic. Like, look, this one's coming destruction. So that means that whole section is about destruction. This one's called Jeremiah's prayer. I said these preachers gonna be like, my topic on tonight is the coming destruction. I said they're gonna be cheating. It's okay though.
That ain't right.
But I'll send the link, y'all, and then I got the Bible case too. Who's laughing? I know y'all preachers don't be playing. I got the Bible case. And it got, oh, look, and it got the section. And you know what else I got, y'all? I got this. I got the church notes that go inside. So basically, it says, at the top, it says, turn the camera around. It says church notes. It says name, date, who the speaker was, the sermon topic, and then it has the notes, the key verses, and then it has the key points,
That's
questions.
good.
So, like, this will help you keep notes of the word. Because y'all know we be having notebooks, we end up losing them night. And then we're like, where's that? So this helps you keep it all in one place.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just
put that
open.
inside with the Bible?
Yep. So then look, you're going to put it right in there. Girl, watch me on Sunday. I'm going to think I'm all that, girl. Watch me. I'm going to think I'm all that my Bible. Watch this. Look at the pen. Look at the little pen slide in. Watch. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't. So I said, when I take the word out, I'm like, oh, yeah, I got mine.
Here's mine right here.
I got the Bible, y'all. The Lord is my strength and my light. No, I mean, my shield. I said my light. I wasn't reading, y'all. I just like it, y'all. It's just, I don't know. When you get excited about the word, that's how you know you're growing. Good night.
Good
Steve.
night.
Oh, good night. So that's it, y'all. We are done. It went so well. The devil always gonna try to step in, but it worked. I think Ma was the one who was like, ask Brianna to do it. I already had that in my head. I'm about to ask Brianna.
And Ma, I had already typed it in our text message.
Yeah. So we always end up doing that. We always be typing the same thing each other be saying. Like, I'm like, girl, I was just gonna ask you to do it. But I know she's not really like a type of person to like talk that much. Like, so I'm like, you know, I know the limits and stuff. That's why when I ask questions, I'm like, you don't gotta answer. But it was all good. Good night, everybody. Y'all have a blessed, what is it? Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Have a safe weekend. Isn't there a storm coming Saturday?
Oh,
A rainstorm. It's a rainstorm.
One yesterday.
Girl, that was bad. It's a rainstorm coming real bad Saturday, y'all. So y'all just
be careful.
Charge our phones, and I really gotta invest in a generator because when the lights go out over here, we have no service. We live in the woods, so we need a generator.
We need the walkie-talkie.
Oh yeah, we about. What you saw that movie called The Three Ninjas with the little boys, and they was talking on the walkie-talkie. We need to get those. So when our phone don't work, I'm like, Brianna, come in. For real, y'all, we live in the suburbs in the woods, and there's no service when the lights go out. And trees, a tree got knocked down on Saturday. Not out here, but like down the street. What did it say? She said, good night, yes. The kids got early to miss. Oh, because of the storm?
And Monday's a holiday.
She said, no, I think it's because of the storm. Oh, Monday's no school.
Monday's MLK Day.
I might take the kids to lunch. Let me see. Y'all know we go to Florida every year in May. So stay tuned for our Florida vlog. Y'all love me in Florida. People are like, when y'all gonna go to Florida? We take our kids to Florida, Orlando, every single year. And people love when we're down there and they vlog. Like, because somebody asked me today, like, why do you take your kids to go to Florida every year? I'm like, we have a house and we just have a lot of fun. It's not, we save up throughout the year.
It's something to look forward to. Get out of Boston
it makes them like, okay, get that report card right. Florida's coming up in May.
We don't play about them grades now.
And it's to the point where their teachers know every May, have them a packet ready because we're going to Florida for 8 days.
And they still do homework on the trip.
So our rule is every morning they eat breakfast. They got to do their homework and read before we go anywhere for the day. So they are still doing work down there. And the house we stay in is freaking gorgeous. Yeah, like y'all know so we're gonna be booking our flights probably like next month. We just love it down there, y'all. So we have so many vlogs for that. We have videos we ain't even posted from this last year's Florida we went to. We haven't posted them yet. But if before we go, if anyone know how to edit videos on YouTube or please let us know. We need help editing YouTube videos. Or if anyone know what else. And we got a video shoot. We need a photographer, a videographer, and we need a studio. I need to find a new studio. But that's
a photo shoot for headshots and stuff.
Yeah, we need a photo shoot. I know a couple of photographers though. And then this will be coming soon, guys. Y'all see what we got on Christmas. Look what I got on Christmas, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo. Unexpected. But all right, y'all. I love y'all so much. If you need anything, good night, y'all. She said good night. If you need anything, inbox us. You need advice, you need something, whatever it is, inbox us or text us. We are always here. We are the most nicest people you will meet. So don't be scared to hit us up. We are here. Brianna, thank you for filling in the last minute. You know, but God has his God already knew how I was gonna go. So he wanted you to get that out.
Of course.
And you probably helped yourself even talk about some things. So
yeah, because you have to acknowledge it.
Yep. That's all. That's the only, you can't grow if you don't acknowledge the change that needs to be made.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Good night. I gotta go watch Lifetime
everybody.
and probably Law and Order. So see y'all on Thursday. Hit us if you want to be on the show. Good night. Bye.
Somebody's stealing.
Who stole? Okay. Oh, the TV. Good night, guys. Bye bye.